carnation family. There are about 25 species of Stellaria, some including some native varieties growing in North America. And chickweed is native to Europe and has naturalized throughout the world. It thrives in fertile, mineral-rich soil in shady, moist locations. Chickweed is an annual that self-seeds and may produce up to 5 generations per season. The name Stellaria refers to chickweed's tiny white star-shaped flowers. Some of the other common names are Indian chickweed, stitchwort, starwort, chick whittles, mouse ear, starweed, winterweed. The entire plant is edible. They are very nutritious and a relatively good source of vitamins A and C. The tiny seeds are also edible, but are so small most people don't bother. It takes so much time to harvest them. Some of the medicinal uses of chickweed is used to treat constipation, which is due to the plant containing saponoids, which can cause diarrhea if eaten too much of the plant. So like anything, in moderation. And it also treats liver ailments, coughs, colds, bronchitis, inflammation or weakness of the bowels, stomach, lungs, and also scares off scurvy due to the vitamin C content in it. The juice was also used as an eye wash. You can also use the fresh or dried herb and add it to bath water to reduce inflammation and help promote tissue growth. Now you can easily distinguish chickweed by its small star-shaped white flowers. They have 5 petals to them, and they're deeply cleft, making it look like there's actually 10 petals. They like to grow between 7.5 and 20 centimeters tall, with a trailing stem to 40 centimeters long that likes to branch out low to the ground, and it will actually root at every node if it's in contact with the ground, making a whole nother rooted plant. The leaves are relatively small, and they're smooth and grow opposite from each other, and they are oval between 1.3 and 2.5 centimeters long. Now you're going to find most chickweed at low, moderate elevations in lawns, fields, and other disturbed sites throughout Canada and North America, for all that matter. Lots of medicinal uses to chickweed. Also great for making pesto, which I'll be doing later in the video, so stay tuned for that. And you can see there's the entire plant of chickweed there. Now, see if I can't zoom in on a flower. That you'll be able to see has the 5 leaves that are deeply cleft, making it look like there's actually 10 of them, when in fact there's only 5. Show you some other patches of it that you can see. This is some of it down here that I've harvested already. This is some people call this variety the mouse ear, because the leaves resemble those of mouse ears. You can see it kind of grows in amongst everything. There it is there again. You can see the leaves. Okay, and focus in on that. Leaves there, you can see they're deeply cleft, and makes it almost look like that there's 10 individual petals. Well, there you have it. That is the description of chickweed. Some of these petals have fallen off and actually makes it look like there's only 4 petals that are deeply cleft, but that's just an older piece of chickweed that's petals are about to fall off and go to seed and plant a whole new patch of chickweed there. Well, let's head inside and go ahead and start making that pesto. Okay, here we are going to go ahead and make some chickweed pesto. The ingredients you're going to need are some garlic, Parmesan cheese, pine nuts or walnuts, some olive oil, of course some chickweed. You're going to want to cut it up nice and fine. So I'll just go ahead and cut up the rest of the chickweed and start making the pesto. I just load it up on my cutting board and I start chopping away. You can go ahead and take the stalks out if you don't want the stalks in there. Some great info about chickweed is it's been known to help with obesity. It's a fun fact for you. Some people use a food processor. I like to do it manually. Sometimes you're not in an area with electricity, so it's good to learn how to do everything without electricity if possible, I find. So that way if you ever find yourself without electricity, you know how to prepare your food without it. Well, it's getting close to how I like it. Okay, I'm going to say that's good. Add that to my already cut chickweed. Okay. Next step is to cut up some garlic. Now I would try to use organically grown fresh garlic locally if you can find it. If not, any nice garlic from the grocery store will work. I'm cutting up 2 cloves of garlic, and I have about 2 cups or so of chickweed. I like my garlic somewhat coarsely cut. That's why I don't put it through a garlic masher. Just go ahead and add that right to your chickweed bowl there. Now go ahead and add some walnuts. I use walnuts. Some people use pine nuts, whatever kind of nut you're into. There's about half a cup or so of walnuts. So of course again I just cut those a little bit finer, not a whole lot. Give them a nice little cut. Now you can roast these as well if you want to have a more nutty flavor to them. But I find that they're nutty enough, just the way they are. So again, I like mine a little chunky. Then you're just going to want to go ahead and grate yourself some Parmesan cheese. Now you can add as much Parmesan cheese as you would like. I usually add about a half a cup or so. You can go ahead and measure. I like to eyeball. Okay, well now all she needs is some olive oil. So we'll add about half a cup of olive oil to start. And then we'll add a little bit more if I need to. And then we'll just need a little bit of salt and pepper. I like to use the pink Himalayan salt. I can't speak today. I like to put a pinch or so of that in there. And I have some ground fresh pepper. About a teaspoon of that. And just go ahead and mix it up. I need a little bit more olive oil, so we'll do another 1/4 cup. And we're getting a little closer, so it's probably going to take about another 1/4 cup, so a full cup of olive oil. Should do the trick. Okay, now just go ahead and give it a taste. Oh my God, it is amazing. I think it could use just a little bit more pepper. And other than that, it's perfect. That is how you make chickweed pesto. You don't have to follow the exact recipe, but that's how I make it. And it is very good. And I'll just go ahead and put this in a sterilized jar. And you can put this in the fridge, or you can freeze it. If I put it in the fridge, I usually use it right away within a week or so, or 2. And if I put it in the freezer, it can last up to 6 to 7 months or longer. So there you have it. That is homemade wild chickweed pesto. One of my favorites. Just go ahead and seal that up. And there you have it. Wild chickweed, Parmesan garlic, hazelnut. Oh, sorry, walnut. Sometimes I put hazelnut in them. Hazelnuts are my favorite. But there you have it. Quite easy. Go ahead and go out and pick yourself some chickweed and try to make yourself some pesto. Hope you enjoyed the video. Well, there you have the homemade wild chickweed pesto. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any new videos I come out with. And please share with others. And until then, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.